Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's vlog video, we are going to be putting all of this stuff in this cart. I gotta flip you around. So I went to Michael's and I bought this cart, which I have some of the stuff like on it, but what we're gonna do is figure out how to get all of this stuff in that. Let's do it. Okay, so it comes with these 4 little like hang-offs on the side, right? And these are removable. You can take these little black things off and put them either on all one side and one on the other, or even it out vice versa. You can even put one on the bottom to give it more room. This thing is technically for like the rolls of vinyl. So like if you have a Cricut machine and you decide to get one of these, you can put your rolls of vinyl in here and stand this. I will beat this thing up and stand this up, and they'll sit within this square. That's why I kind of have this and this above each other versus both of the ribbon holders there. And as you can see, I have lots of room for ribbon. And I think I have some in my other creativity zone. I may have some within this tote right here, but I can look at that later. But what we're going to determine right now is all the things that I use on a daily for whatever art project to put on this thing. So let's do it. The first thing that I know that I want is my handy dandy sharpener, and this thing is great. Not only does it have a little compartment, but you can see it's got like 3 sharpeners in it. You pop this bad boy open, one-handed, and it gives you up here, it gives you the size, as you can actually see that. I love doing 60p. But you can do your jumbo pencils, and then see if I can get that. This side's graphite, this side's for color pencil. So I like using this because I use both graphite and color pencils, and having both of these, see if I can pop that open again, having both of those at my disposal actually helps so I don't put any graphite with, I don't mix graphite and color pencil, because my graphite pencils aren't just like your regular everyday school pencil. I use drawing pencils, and if I ever get them, probably a particular type of drafting pencil. So this is a definite must, has to go on our shelf. I use this color wheel, which is pretty much actually the same on both sides. If I can get it to turn for me. All the colors on this side, and it says the same thing right here on this side. They're all the same. And what's nice is on this half, it gives you a separation of these are different shades, and the more you add, the darker they get. On this side, it gives you the pure color up here, and the darker you go, tones and shades. This is why I like this. On this side, however, the only difference is it gives you your tints and like complementaries, right? And right across, if I can get this to zoom in, the triad, which is here, here, and here, these 3 colors will complement: purple, green, and orange. Then the next set we have is the split complementary. So this one, blue, green, violet, blue, and orange. And then you have the ones that are this arrow and this arrow, the opposite on the color wheel. So orange and blue will complement each other, which is why I like this thing. And I believe I got this at either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. For my UK people, you may find this at your local Hobbycraft store. So I use this, and I use this a lot. So definitely this one has to go on the top. Now the dilemma I faced was all these wonderful art books that I have, and a couple of my folders These are very heavy, and the only way they'll fit is if I put them on the top of this. So that's what I'm gonna do. But my sketching books, my drawing books, I should say, and the clipboard that I use stand up right here because I don't have vinyl stuff. So I'm going to move my plastic. This is what I use to put my hand on to guard against transfer. I'm going to put these on top. This has all my actual like drawing pencils and all that fun stuff in it. So, whoops. My pop socket's on that side of the thing. So the dilemma I had was, because I'll probably use it this way, if I put these here, it blocks this. So I'll have to turn the cart sideways to get to whatever I need, if it's like a day that I'm doing a lot of crafting. But I'm okay with it because not all the time do I reach for a lot of things. I usually set myself up to go. I'm gonna actually scoot that there. I keep doing that. I'm so sorry. My watercolor pad is gonna go in between, and this thing, this is what I use for all my watercolor pieces right now. I love this. It's 140 paper. It's cold press. So if you don't know the difference between cold press paper and hot press paper, cold press, if I can get it to like view, you see this texture down here. Cold press paper has a lot of like divots and holes and lots of texture. Hot press paper is pretty smooth, although it's a little bit different to work with, and I haven't tried delving into that yet. And here I have one of my hardcover sketchbooks that's got some drawings in it, some just doodles and different things that I was trying when I was a kid, that I found that I have the majority of the papers I still have to go through to use. So there's that. I didn't do the design on the front cover of this, unfortunately. So one of these days I'm looking at getting a different sketchbook that we can actually go through together and design things. And I've been getting a lot of like finish a sketchbook vibes because I've been watching a lot of Drawing Wolf Waffles. So there's that. And then of course all my like watercolor stuff's up here. I do tend to use this a lot, and I think I'm going to put it in here on the side with my X-Acto knife. And this comes in handy more than you know. If I have to cut something and get in a particular spot. Then we have my most recent, mostly used up sketchbook. My 2 new stickers, which these will be, these are handmade, by the way. I don't have a printer yet. As you can see, the other one went bye-bye. If you don't know, there's a video I made a while back. I might try to link it up here for you to see. But this guy went adios muchacho, if I can find the video. But this is a new, well, not really a new sketchbook. It has the same cover as this brown one back here, but I painted over it with acrylic paint so that I could cover it. As you can see, I started this back in January of 2020, and I used a lot of hashtag progress, not perfection, because in the year 2020, we all know 2020 was terrible, right? But I was striving for progress, not perfection. And maybe once this gets fully finished, as you can see, I still have lots of papers, we'll make a sketchbook tour video with this guy right here. This has lots and lots and lots of ideas. And my little baby dragon, which this, because the size, is going to be a freebie. These two a friend gave to me. So this is going to go in this second drawer right here. So let's turn this bad boy sideways before she gets too terribly heavy. The top we'll do last. Throw it around. So we're going to put that there. Next is this bin. And I feel like I'll use these quite a bit. So we're going to turn this guy sideways. As you can see, I have ribbons up the wazoo. So we are going to move the gel pens out of the way, which I cut the top flap off for these buttons so that I have faster access to these. And those are going to go on the top. Now these guys, because I can't afford Ohuhus yet, and if you're familiar with alcohol-based markers, which these are, these have a brush nib and a chiseled nib. And they have the numbers and the name of the color on the outside. Now, these are Hobby Lobby's brand. They're cheaper than Copics. I'm not sure what the price is versus the Ohuhus, but I'm pretty sure these are still cheaper than Ohuhus. And right now, because I'm still a growing artist, these are the bad boys that I did. And I have them separated in this thing. Excuse me, in this thing. As you can see, my these are my stickers, all handmade, as you can tell by the choppy, but there they are in their own little homes. I got them cut, they're ready to go for my sticker shop when I get it open. But that's what I did these bad boys with, and I do reach for these quite often. So these are gonna go in there. I have a feeling that I need to stand that one up right there. So we're gonna stand him up and insert box. Oh, hey, that actually works because that holds that right there. And see, what I like about this is you can take this off the edge, load it, and it's super easy to come on and off of. And if I needed to get it up and out of my way, I totally could, like that, if I needed a tighter fit for a second to reach in and grab something. Otherwise, that's where they sit. So that's that. Now, the other thing that I use quite often is this guy right here, to Label Maker. This has all kinds of fun stuff, different fonts and things that you can do with it, and I love it. It's battery operated, so you do have to switch out lots of batteries, but it wasn't very expensive. So if you're looking for a decent alternative for a label maker, I recommend. Now on the bottom here, because I haven't got a lot of stuff to mail yet or pack up, this is my wax sealing kit, which I've done a video on before. I'm spilling out all my candles, which these need to go in a thing, but that's okay. We're gonna put them right on top. Technical difficulties, that's all right. They can sit there. And I think I'm gonna put this stuff over there, because I don't reach for it often, but I do use it quite a bit. So we're gonna put those there. Masking fluid, if you don't have it. This was a liquid frisket. This dries clear, or like a yellowish kind of thing. It's white, so I mean it kind of dries like in between white and yellow, but I use it, I love it. Then we get to my India inks. This is what I use sometimes instead of white gel pen marker. I'll use this to do my highlights in my watercolor paintings. If I have to touch up some line work, I use this stuff. It's amazing. And what I like about it is it's waterproof, so if I have to go back over the lines with watercolor, not a problem. I thought this was kind of convenient. The color matches the the thing. But this is all of my watercolor brushes and my, I got these to help me with putting on my Frisket so that I don't have to worry too much about, this is just for the water. So I don't have to worry about my trash cup. This actually is going to go on the top. All right, so that's the bottom, the middle. Now for the top, which is actually the heaviest part of this entire thing. So, and because gel pens have a tendency of like drying at the tip, what I usually do is, there you are. What I usually do is I store them sideways. So this is my swash sheet for all of those. So those are going to go in there with that. And I think just for now, I will stand that up so I know that that's where that is. Almost forgot the most important thing. Paper towels for the watercolor stuff. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to grab my folders first and put them on the side. And then I think I'll put, I keep crossing the camera, I'm so sorry. I'll put this, these two here, and these are more like the basics of drawing kind of stuff. So the stuff that I don't use a lot is going to, oh, I should put these this way. Because that's the side, this is the side that's going to face me the most. Unless I need a ribbon, then about face. So this is how it will sit facing me because I'm right-handed. All the hanging bits goes on the side. So the ones that I don't use a lot are going to go on this side, but these are very helpful. I have quite a bit of these. And then what I'm going to do, I'm trying to like level out the weight because this top gets pretty weighty. All right, then the rest of these bad boys, because I use these quite a bit, are going to go on the other side. Except for this anatomy one. I think I'll put this anatomy one right here. Oh, skills, kind of. And then I will put the rest of these up there. In the manner of kind of semi-backwards because I go for the dragon ones a bit more. And there you have it, folks. I'm probably going to end up turning this a little bit sideways to help. I'm going to put the pins over here. Of course, like I said, my little trash cup. This little guy. Because I feel, he might fit there. It'll be fine. And then my color wheel will go up there. And my microns, normally I put them inside that, but I use these quite a bit. And I will do them cap down. Right there. Because I reach for them quite often. And this is just a little paper that I use. I'll slip this like underneath a sheet if I want to color. That way it doesn't bleed through to the next page, and I'll leave it there to dry. So after my alcohol markers dry and everything. And one last final thing. These ribbons are going to sit right here because I will use those when I get to packaging other things. So, guys, I want to thank you so much for stopping by, helping me reorganize my cart. I just bought this the other day, so yeah. Professional YouTuber. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for stopping by and just hanging out with me for a little bit and reorganizing the thing. Sorry about the up and down. This is your daily workout. But I'm pretty excited for the new year, not gonna lie. And I hope that we have many exciting things coming with us in this journey, this art journey that we're taking. So guys, have a colorful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.